this one, it does say to use the graphical method, and you'll notice I've been nice and there is the graph at the bottom of it, but we're going to do all the work first before we get down to that. So, first thing we're going to have to do, alright, what we're going to do is work out how we're going to graph it. There's a couple of ways you can graph it. You can either use a table of values, or you can find the intercepts of the line and the gradient. Okay? They are in the format, or almost in the format of y equals mx plus b, where m is the gradient and b is the y-intercept. So that's the way we're going to do it. It is a quicker way. It is a much quicker way of doing it. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to write down the equations and we're going to number them. So the first thing you have to do with these, because we're going to solve them using the intercepts and the gradient, write the equation down. Write the equation down and number it. So we've got x plus y equals 6. We'll call that equation 1. Okay, next one is y equals 5 minus a half x. Call that number 2. Cool? What we're going to do, would you guys prefer to use the gradient intercept method?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, you do. That's the equation, y equals mx plus b.
No idea.
Where you use the y-intercept and then the gradient to work out the line.
Oh yeah.
That easy enough? There is another way to do it. You can actually do what we call the intercepts method, where you've got the y-intercept because it's part of your equation, and then you calculate the x-intercept. But we'll just do the gradient intercept method because it's what you guys know. Alright, so what we're going to have a look at is equation 1, and this is why it's important to write them down and number them. Equation number 1, is that in the form y equals mx plus b? Yes, that's the gradient intercept form, remember? Is it in that format now? No? No. So what we're going to do is we're going to rearrange it. Now, you guys should remember how to rearrange that. I want to have it so that I've got y by itself on this side. What do I have to do to equation 1 to get y by itself? Take away... Come on, guys. Take away 6. 6 is already by itself on that side. Take away x. Excellent. If I take away x from this side, that'll cancel it out on this side. Then I have to take it away from the other side, correct? Yes? Okay. And we're going to call that equation number 3 now. This is where the numbering comes in handy. Okay? But now we have both of those equations in the format of y equals mx plus b. So we're now actually not dealing with this one at all. Because we've rearranged it, we're going to be dealing with equation 3 now. It's the same thing, just rearranged into a format that we prefer. Does that make sense? Yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Maths is about manipulation. You manipulate stuff so that it's the way you want it. Okay? As long as you're not changing it, we haven't changed it, we've just moved it around. Okay. Alright. Okay, so for equation 2, what's the gradient? Minus. Yeah? The coefficient of x, minus a half. And what's the y-intercept for equation 2? 5. Well done. Equation 3. What's the gradient? Minus 1. Because you don't forget that we just don't write the 1 because we're lazy in the coefficient. And what's the y-intercept? 6. Awesome. So you've now got 2 lines. You have their y-intercept. You have their gradient. You can now graph them. Is everyone confident that they can now graph them? You've got your gradient. On this one, you're going down 1 and across 2. On this one, you're going down one and across one, because remember that is that. Cool? But you start off with your y-intercept, you're going to be at 0, 5, and on the other one you're going to be at 0, 6. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm going to pause while you draw this graph. Alright, now that you've drawn that graph, you now have to use it. We've been asked in a question to do it graphically. You can do it algebraically, but we've been asked to do it graphically. So all you have to do is same as the first or the last working example, go and find the point where the two of the lines intersect. What's the point? 2, 4. Go across the 2, yep, that's where it is, and up to 4. 2, 4 is the point. Now, it's very important that when you graph these, you graph them accurately and neatly. If you're doing things graphically and you do not do it accurately and neatly, it will not work. Things won't line up properly. You'll be at like 2.5. Okay? You need to be accurate. So pencil, rubber, ruler, lead pencil. No, I don't mind if you use a carbon or silicon or graphite. Okay? So please make sure you do them neatly.